so before, like maybe back in 2010 or 2015, did you only drink tea and no coffee?
That's right, Christian. In 2010, I didn't drink any coffee, just tea. And also in the past, so in 2010, I used to drink tea made in a teapot, which is very old-fashioned, and I wouldn't have used a tea bag, which is modern, of course. Christian, do you ever drink loose tea leaves? Let me show you. Here are some loose tea leaves. Do you ever drink loose tea?
Loose tea like that. So this is tea in a tea bag. If I rip open the tea bag like that, then this is loose tea, right? Or
that's
this,
right.
I won't pour it out. I won't pour it out. I'll take it out like this. That is loose tea. Is that right?
That's correct.
Or it's like loose tea.
But then if you use loose tea, you have a strainer too. We both have a strainer.
Is that what this is called? Is this called a strainer? Oh, that's and you right. have one too.
I have a plastic strainer and you have a metal strainer. Am I right?
Yes, this is a metal strainer. This is a metal strainer. And that's, what kind of strainer is that?
This strainer is made of plastic. Your metal strainer looks very shiny. It looks like treasure.
Yeah, it looks very shiny. It's because, of course, it's made of metal. So this, of course, is a strainer. So you need a strainer for loose tea. So this is not loose. This is tea in a tea bag. But if I take it out of the tea bag, then it's loose tea, right? So I could pour that in the strainer. Or if I have tea that is not in a tea bag like this, that is loose tea. Is that right?
That's right. So for a special occasion, maybe a birthday, or if guests come to visit me, I will make a pot of tea using loose tea. So not in a bag, but loose tea for a special occasion.
Yeah, right now here, I only have tea in tea bags. So this is tea in tea bags. But if I had loose tea, I would use a strainer like this and pour water over the tea in the strainer. Is that what you would do with the strainer?
I would personally leave the tea in the pot and then I would pour the tea through the strainer into my mug. And then I would allow the tea leaves to drip dry and serve you a cup of tea.
Adrian, I wanted to ask, so you said that before, a long time ago, maybe 1950 or 1980, for example, so around years ago, you said people, they drank lots of tea, but they did not use tea bags like this very much. Is that right?
That's right, Christian. So in the past, so in 1950 or in 1980, people would have had a teapot and they would have drunk steadily, cup by cup, maybe together. They would have even had a jacket, a knitted jacket that they would keep the tea warm with, and this was called a tea cozy. That's a tea cozy. They're very old-fashioned. I don't have one. I maybe need to do some knitting to make a tea cozy. But in the past, so in 1950, in 1980, and when I grew up, if somebody came to the house, the first thing that you would say to them is, would you like a cup of tea? Now that we are in the year 2022, I would likely ask, would you like tea or coffee?
So it sounds like these days, nowadays in the UK, so this year, 2022, or in recent years, the 2010s or 2010. So today and in recent years in the United Kingdom, it sounds like coffee is more and more popular now these days, like this year, 2022. In the past, a long time ago, maybe in 1955 or 1965, a long time ago, only tea was popular, and not even tea like this, like tea in tea bags, like loose tea. Tea you would brew, and you had a teapot there, right?
So here's my teapot, and everyone would be drinking tea from a teapot made with loose tea. Let me show you some loose tea. So here's a little bit of tea. So this is loose tea, not in a bag. It's loose. Don't know if you can see that. I'll do that against the wall. Loose tea.
Yeah, that's loose tea. But this tea is in tea bags. And
right.
I think that you said that more recently, like for example, in 2010, in recent years, people in England or in the UK will make tea using tea bags. That's more and more common. More and more people use tea bags like this.
That's right. I use a tea bag like this every day. I boil the kettle, then it's straight in, boiling water on top, no fuss. Square, round. So this is a round tea bag. Used to be round until I crumpled it. Got a round tea bag, maybe that's easier to see, and a square one, and they taste the same.
Yeah, I just have round tea bags here, so these ones are round, but there's also square tea bags. And oh yes,
sorry, I was going to say I've even seen kind of not quite triangular but pyramid shaped tea bags.
Yeah, I think the pyramid shaped ones like that. I think I've read somewhere that maybe the tea with that shape of tea bag, maybe it's better to have the pyramid shape, like the triangle shape or a pyramid like that, instead of round or instead of square tea bags. But I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think it lets the tea move around, and then the water touches it more to bring out more flavor.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I read, that with the pyramid shape, like a tea bag shaped like this, kind of, that this tea can move around more in the water, like the hot water, not cold water like this, but hot water in the in your mug or wherever you make the tea, whatever you make the tea using.
Sometimes I put my tea bag in and I leave it in. I just leave it. I don't take it out. I'll leave the tea bag in, and I'll even stir it and play with it to get more tea out of the tea bag.
Yeah, that's what I usually do too. Often, or usually, I think if I make tea, with the tea bag, I'll put the hot water in, or put the tea bag in first, then put hot water in, then leave the tea bag in like this. Leave the tea bag
Mhm.
in there, so the tea bag is in my mug, and I drink it with the tea bag in the mug. So I'll drink it like that, and even add more water and drink with the tea bag in the mug. Everyone, if you would like to see more of Adrian, you can visit his channel. So I have this channel for English learners, and Adrian, you and Martin also have a channel for people who want to learn English called Look and Learn English. So everyone, please visit Adrian and Martin's channel, look at their videos, check them out. And if you like them, click the like buttons and click the subscribe button to subscribe to their channel.